So I'm getting close to almost 200 fragrances, and at this point I have fragrances which I wear once or maybe twice a year, but I also have fragrances which I never wear, and they are these fragrances right here. So let's begin. First one is a big disappointment for me because I had high expectations from this. Alfred Sang Pour Homme. This should be a classic powerhouse fragrance, but for me it simply doesn't work. It has something very nice in the opening, which is that high note of pine tree, which is very refreshing, very dominant, especially in the opening. That I like. But something changes in the fragrance. It turns a bit soapy, which I also like, but it turns very powdery. I don't know what happens to that pine note, but it becomes very powdery, and it also doesn't perform well on my skin. It remains powdery but very close to the skin. For that reason alone, I don't wear this fragrance. And I had high expectations because there are so many good reviews about this fragrance. The next one is Acqua Verde by Salvatore Dali. This is not your typical springtime grassy green fragrance or aquatic fragrance. No, this smells more futuristic, like a futuristic green fragrance. Right now this fragrance has like 1 hour of longevity on my skin with maybe 20 minutes of projection. That's why I don't wear it. The next one is something that I think it's not worth it. Hugo Boss Reversed. This fragrance is simply like a fresher, summery, more fruity version of Sauvage, but with half of Sauvage's performance. It's not cheap either. For that reason, I don't wear it. Also because there are too many Ambroxan type of fragrances out there. Another one would be a classic masculine fragrance, Capucci Pour Homme. This is simply too mature for me. That's why I don't wear it. It has great performance, it has a low price, but it's way too mature for me right now. I'm still keeping it on my shelf. Maybe at some point I'm going to wear it. Another one is this one, Rasasi Afsan, which is still one of the strongest fragrances in my collection. A very old school soapy fragrance. Again, an old school, but this is not an old school masculine fragrance. This is more like a feminine fragrance. To my nose it smells similar to Chanel's No. 5. That's why I see this fragrance more on a very classy, very old lady. That's why I don't wear it, but I still keep it because I find it very interesting. And this one, guys, you maybe have seen this one on my shelf. This bottle, which looks like a light bulb, this, believe it or not, was almost 3 pounds. And I don't keep it for the scent itself. It's called, by the way, Coffin Lux Watt Green. So it has something to do with a light bulb. The scent is not that bad. It's like a green aquatic fragrance, very synthetic, average performance. I've smelled worse fragrances. This is not that bad, but I don't keep it for the scent. I keep it because the bottle looks really interesting and it sits well on my shelf. That was it, guys. Until the next video, keep smelling great.